I guess I'll use this opportunity to talk about the episode that I watched. I watched episode 9, the first episode after the mid-season finale. So, it opens up with a funeral, presumably of Beth. And lots of stuff about Noah that we see, and things like it's kind of confusing at first, although it does make sense in the end. We see stuff with Noah, like pictures of him and his brother, and some stuff with like the girls that kill, the sister that killed, I think Lizzie and Mika were their names. It's been a while, I can't fucking remember. It showed them with like the wounds that they had when they died, saying like it'll all be okay, it's better now. And again, this all makes sense in the end. And once this weird funeral flashbacky sequence stops, then we find out that Noah was planning to go to Richmond, Virginia, with Beth, where his family had like a camp, like basically just a gated community that they had made walker-proof. And he was planning on going there with Beth. And they're in Atlanta right now, and so they have to go all the way to Virginia. And, which is like 530 miles according to the wiki. And so it's Tyrese, Rick, Michonne, Glenn, and Noah, I believe, were the ones that went. Carol stayed behind. I think Daryl and Sasha weren't there. So they get there, and Rick's worried about snipers. So they leave the cars, the car that they have, a few miles away, just in case, even though Noah says there's no snipers. Which is one of the cases, as we'll see later, that is stupidity on the part of characters for the sake of the plot. But I can't tell you why yet. So they get to the gay community, there's no snipers. And in fact, it appears to be abandoned. Glenn looks over the wall, and it's destroyed. Looks like it's been firebombed. Someone attacked it, and everyone's dead. Noah hops the fence and gets everything's bad, I hate everything. He gets all depressed. And Tyrese is like, he goes like, well, you can't get all depressed, you can't think about killing yourself, because, if I hadn't been there to save so-and-so, I can't even remember what his line of reasoning was, if I hadn't been there to save so-and-so, then so-and-so wouldn't be alive today, and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, see, Noah ends up, Michonne and Rick and Glenn are talking about whether they want to stay there. Glenn says he wouldn't have hesitated to kill Dawn, even though it was Daryl that did it, when she accidentally killed Beth. And Michonne's like, whoa, okay, you've been out in this way too long, we need to find somewhere new to set up. And then she's like, well, what about Washington, D.C.? Eugene thought it was a good idea. He lied, but he lied about that place for a reason, and now they're only 100 miles away from it. Meanwhile, Tyrese goes with Noah. Noah runs off to go see his old home, because he sort of sees it in the distance. And Tyrese goes in there with him. Noah's mom is dead on the floor. And he goes to mourn her, and Tyrese goes to sort of explore the house, and he gets to Noah's room, and starts looking around. There's some pictures of him and his brother, and you sort of get the whole idea of wait a second, Noah had a brother? Yeah, he did, but he's now a walker who bites Tyrese in the arm, the left arm, and Noah runs in and kills him with a toy plane. And it's like, oh shit, you're gonna be okay, I'm gonna give you help. So while Michonne and that group is talking about Washington, D.C., he goes, help, help! Turns out he got himself cornered by walkers, the fucking idiot. They go to save him, and he's like, okay, good job guys, saving me, now we gotta go save Tyrese. And they're like, while this is all happening, Tyrese is hallucinating a whole bunch of dead people. People who he either could have killed but didn't, or had a part in their death somehow. He sees the guy that he didn't kill at the cabin back by Terminus. And they all have the wounds that were on them when they died. He sees the governor with the bullet hole in his head, Bob, the girls, Beth, and he sort of starts hallucinating them all, and they're talking about, like, well, the Terminus guy's like, well, if you kill me, maybe some of them wouldn't be dead, because, maybe, blah, 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 so-and-so that we killed wouldn't have died, and then they would have been able to save this other person, and blah, blah, butterfly effect. And meanwhile, the governor is just taunting him, and then, oh shit, the governor is actually a walker, and attacks Tyrese, and Tyrese is barely able to hold him off, but he bites Tyrese in the same arm, fucking again. And so he's losing like a shit ton of blood at this point. And he starts hallucinating Mika and Lizzie sort of checking out his arm. And turns out it's actually Rick. They're there. And he's holding the arm so the Michonne can amputate it. They get him out of there, and of course, this is where the whole plot convenience, characters being stupid comes in. They have to walk like 2 miles while carrying him the entire way. Because they didn't just park next to the community like a person who's not an idiot would do. And he dies. He gets a hallucination right before he dies, of the good guys that were in the room, but not with their wounds. Beth, Mika and Lizzie, and Bob. And then he dies, and they're like, ah, shit, he died. We gotta put him down. And they have a funeral for him. It turns out the funeral at the beginning of the episode wasn't for Beth, it was for Tyrese. And they put a beanie. Sasha gets kind of pissed. They put his beanie on the top of the cross. And yeah, that's how the episode ends. So, alright, speaking of episodes ending, I'm just gonna get to a save point, and then I'm gonna end this. I probably should have talked about this while I was in the truck with Pete, but felt like it was time sensitive. I don't know. Okay. We can look out the window. Supposedly Luke's up there, and has been just chilling there this entire time I've been talking. Okay, nothing's there. I still have a bottle of water, and a watch, and a hammer, and binoculars. What do I need a bottle of water for? I guess is that the bottle of water
That's
from...
not Luke.
Okay. We're not supposed
Clem,
to...
I think I know him.
Is he that, what is it, Carver?
You have to make him go away.
Who is he?
Who is he? I don't remember.
The guy from the recap.
Clem, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Shh.
You're hyperventilating. You're breathing too much. Don't open the door for him, Carlos said. Lock the door. Or, no. Hello. Let's see. Who are you?
Who are you?
Well, actually, I'm your neighbor.
He almost looks like Rick.
That's right. My
Just a
family
little
and I
bit.
set up a ways downriver. I'm kind of surprised we haven't
That's
run
okay.
into each other yet. What's your name?
Hey. What's your name?
What's your name?
I'm gonna be defensive here.
My name is George, honey.
I'll shake the hand. I'll be friendly. He doesn't seem to have any intent
Pleasure
to
to meet
harm.
you. You mind if I come in for a bit?
I do mind.
Yes, I do mind.
Explain yourself first, at least.
This is a nice place. Is there anyone else around? You don't usually see cabins this big.
Just me and my dad. I'm gonna
Just
lie.
me and Dad.
Yeah?
I remember
What's
that.
his name?
Carlos.
Ed.
Strong name.
Nope.
I like him already. Where is he?
He's out.
Well, I'll cut to the chase. I'm out looking for my people. 7 of them, to be exact. They've been gone a long while, and I'm worried they might have gotten lost. Maybe you've seen them. A couple of farm boys and an old man. Spanish guy and his daughter. Quiet girl. Bit taller than you. Big black guy. This big.
See,
And a
that's a
pretty
lot of
little
people.
pregnant
So he's looking for our group.
That's a lot of people to lose.
Tell me about it. This whole damn thing's a pain in the ass.
He's gonna find out I lied, isn't he?
It's a lot of plates for 2 people. Looks like a tornado ran through here.
Yeah, well, I'm supposed to be doing the dishes.
Just passing through, or
There's
you've
a
been here a
knife.
while?
I don't think he seems
Listen,
friendly.
kid, I hope you're not one of those nuts headed up north, looking for Shangri-La. I'm not sure why you'd go anywhere.
Where do you
outside
live?
This place?
Where do you live?
Yeah, down by the river there. There's a sweet little spot with a boat where we pitched camp. Got a few tents up and everything else. And
Do you have
like
a
I said,
dog? I don't want to
surprised
grab
we
the
haven't run
knife
into
yet.
each other.
Do you have
He
a
seems
dog?
friendly enough.
No, I don't.
For mostly.
What difference does it make?
Just wondering.
He's grabbing the knife first.
Where does this go?
Over there. Ah, crap. I couldn't click fast enough.
Well, it's a real nice place. Kinda cozy.
So he's not supposed to know about her since I said it was just me and Dad. That was a stupid option to pick.
I knew a guy that always wore shirts like this. Doctor. Real smug son of a bitch.
What's his name?
What's his name?
Carlos.
It'd be nice if Sarah would have told him who he was.
White's in trouble. 3 moves away from checkmate. What was
That might actually be true. I don't know enough about chess to be able to tell that just from a quick glance. Yeah, he knows I'm lying.
I thought you said nobody's here.
Okay, I'm gonna be silent. Don't shoot her! Okay, Sarah, please tell me you have a good hiding spot.
I told you, nobody's here.
Seems that way. Didn't mean to be rude. Couldn't just leave you here with a good conscience if someone was poking around, right?
Sure.
Did he see her? He dropped something.
Who's this?
Let's see, I'll take the photo.
Never seen her before.
You have no idea who these people are, do you?
How do you know them?
Do you know them?
Let me ask you this. When you met them, how much did they trust you?
Not very much. He's seen through me. See, they locked me up. Pete trusted me. Let's go with that.
Pete trusted me.
You did, huh? You sure about that? Well, I think I've troubled you long enough. I can let myself out.
Who are you?
Wait, who are you?
You have a real good day now.
You'll remember this. Well, that was an interesting encounter. We're saving. Achievement unlocked the intruder. Okay, I'll keep going a little bit and I'll just make this 2 videos.
Where is he? He's gone. What if he comes back? We need to find the others. We can't go outside.
Yeah.
Clementine. Sarah. They told me about Pete. You know where he is, right? Come on, let's go.
I think he's dead.
What?
What did she say?
Someone came to the cabin.
What?
Clementine talked to him.
And you just opened the door for him?
He
Calm
kind of
down,
barged his
Becca.
way in.
Calm down?
I couldn't know. I didn't
You
open
calm
the
down.
door.
I didn't open the door. He just came in. She's telling the truth.
Did he say his name? Did he say what his name was?
He did not.
Maybe it wasn't him.
Or he did. He said his name was George.
He said his name was George.
George?
That's what he said.
Look, Clem, just tell us what he looked like. What was he wearing? Did he
Uh,
sound different?
he was wearing a brown coat.
He had a big brown coat.
Did it have a lining? A collar?
I can't remember.
Fur.
I wasn't paying that
Talked
much
about
attention.
you, Dad. You're not gonna hurt anyone, are you?
Of course he won't, Sarah. Your dad's the nicest man I know, which is why he's not gonna do anything crazy or not nice, right?
You know these are bad people, sweetie. They will do or say anything to hurt us.
Alright, what do you think? Did it seem like he'd be coming back?
He saw a picture of me.
A picture? What were you doing taking pictures?
Carlos,
What?
you need to calm down.
I
You're
should have
scaring
taken.
your daughter.
See, I took the picture.
I took the picture. It's my fault. No, I asked her to. It's my fault.
Sarah. He was scouting. We got lucky. He wasn't expecting to find us. Clementine must have surprised him. She hadn't been there. Well, he was too smart to stick around, but he'll be back with the rest.
He knew
We
this
don't have
group
much time.
He's right. Everyone pack up. We're moving out. Alvin, wait!
We
though.
have to leave now,
where-
sweetie,
where were you
before he
go-
comes
where are
back
we
with more
going?
bad guys. But it's gonna be okay. Let's just go get your things.
Where are we going?
Anywhere but here. Into the mountains, maybe. Clem, I don't know what he told you, but William Carver is a dangerous man. He's the leader of a camp not far from here, and he's very smart. We were lucky to escape. Look, I'm sorry to involve you, but now that he's seen you, you'll be safer with us. We have to leave.
We have to find Pete.
We'll get him on the way out, Nick. Clementine, you know where he was, right?
Yeah.
He's
All right.
dead.
Everybody grab your stuff. Let's hit the road.
Okay, we're saving achievement unlocked, moving on. Alright, I'm gonna end things there. It'll be 2 videos. For now, I'm Mega Dash, and I am out.